My name is Christina Olivarez, and today I'm going to go over points that I believe help make a relationship healthy. My audience today is my husband Carlos, my older sister Crystal, my younger sister Teresa, and my brother-in-law Eddie. Helping me record this speech is my younger brother Noel.
Hi, I didn't get it.
So the first point that I'm going to go over is a point that I believe a relationship starts off with, which is acceptance. Whenever you meet someone, you have to understand that they have their own personality, their own style, and their own beliefs. You have to understand that they're not perfect. You are not perfect. No one's perfect. So you have to be willing to accept them for who they are. You cannot change someone. You can't change a person for who they are. And at the same time, you cannot let that person change who you are. Along with acceptance comes arguments. You have to understand that everyone makes mistakes. No, like I said, no one's perfect. But you can't make a big argument out of something small. You have to be willing to choose your fights and when to just let something go, or when something is actually worth fighting about. Another point that I believe helps make a relationship healthy is trust. Without trust, a relationship is not successful. One important thing about trust is that you cannot be assuming accusations without evidence. And in order to avoid these accusations, each person has to try their hardest not to betray the other person's trust. Another thing that can affect trust within a relationship is other people. Many relationships fail because of what he said, she said, he saw, she saw. You have to be willing to give your partner the benefit of the doubt if you want a relationship to work. You have to be willing to trust them. Another point that I believe also makes a relationship healthy is communication. Everyone always says communication is the key. And to be honest, it is. How can you be in a relationship with someone that you can't talk to? But at the same time, you have to be willing to talk to them. You cannot expect for your partner to read your mind. You have to tell them what they feel, not just give them the silent treatment and expect for them to know why you're mad at them. But at the same time, if you're willing to talk, the other person has to be willing to understand and see your point of view. And along with communication also ties in with arguments. So after communication and everything is said, you have to be willing to forgive each other for your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. The point is to forgive each other and for not to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. And the most important point that I believe makes a relationship healthy is mutuality. Relationships have to be equal. Divorce is 50-50. A relationship should be 100-100. Each person has to be willing to give 100%. Take these bowls of pecans, for instance. If the woman gives the man 3 walnuts, the man, in turn, has to be willing to give 3 walnuts. With this mutual exchange, the bowls can remain in balance. But if the woman gives 3 walnuts and the man gives 1 walnut, the bowls are unequal, causing instability into a relationship. And if this instability continues to occur and the woman continues to give pecans to the man without receiving anything back, eventually that person will have nothing left. At that point, that is when the people in the relationship have to decide whether to end it or to continue. Now, these are just my beliefs and what I believe makes a relationship healthy. Everyone has their own opinion. Every relationship is different. But what is the same is that every relationship is hard work, and it's up to the people in the relationship to put their best effort in order to make it work. Thank you.